Hello, users, and welcome back to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I tell you basically, yeah, I'm better than you. Well, at least 98.79% of the people that are probably watching this video. But that's okay, because I'm here to shell? I don't know what that means. I'm here to share my wealth of knowledge with everyone watching. So, there's a GOP candidate for Washington's gubernatorial race that claims wildfires are a coordinated arson. Coordinated arson? So this is I just made a video about Joe Rogan boosting this. This is one of the recent QAnon conspiracy theories. And there used to be like an 8chan to 4chan to Breitbart to mainstream to Donald Trump to rest of GOP pipeline. That no longer exists. Like, this propaganda is entered a cycle of feedback loops where the idea that everything and anything that can maybe potentially be linked to Antifa terrorists will be immediately. So this stuff is self-generating on places like Facebook. You have boomers that are saying, must be Antifa. And then like a bunch of other boomers share it. And then it's just cycles and cycles and cycles. And then 3 hours later, a gubernatorial candidate says, must be true. So let's read this article. Lauren Culp, unfortunate first name, the Republican nominee running to unseat Washington Governor Jay Inslee, is pushing a conspiracy theory that many of the wildfires raging in the Pacific Northwest are the result of a coordinated arson campaign. In a 13-minute campaign video posted to Culp's YouTube late Wednesday, the gubernatorial candidate talks with two homeowners in a neighborhood that apparently was charred by the Cold Springs fire near Omak. I know statewide, there's about 600,000 acres that have been burned, Culp said, and a lot of them have apparently been set intentionally. What? Like this one. A couple people have been caught so far. Hopefully they investigate the heck out of this. It's something bigger, one of the homeowners said. To have that many fires set all over the state, it's got to be coordinated, Culp added. Culp and his campaign manager, Christopher Gergen, had a similar discussion on Facebook Live video on Tuesday. There's word, and I don't know if you can speak to this, there is word that these fires were set intentionally, Gergen said. There's word. Many people are saying, many people. Let me just tell you, many people are telling me, I don't know, I have never seen the actual reports, but many people tell me. This is one of the latest things. It's not, I'm not saying this. It's someone else is saying this, and I'm just saying what they're saying, uncritically, without adding any new information. No. This did not come from me. It came from many people. So, that's another trick that they do. There is word that these fires were set intentionally, that it wasn't due to lightning strike. Do you have any insight into that? When I talked to the firefighter and the rancher in Okanogan County, he said that it had been set intentionally. Culp responded without elaborating. God bless. Culp provided no evidence of an organized effort, and HuffPost found no reporting to indicate that the Cold Springs wildfire or any other blaze in Okanogan County on the Canadian border were the result of a suspected arson. Washington State Patrol reported arresting 2 men earlier this month for allegedly starting brush fires, both in the Tacoma area, about 150 miles southwest of Okanogan County, and the third man was arrested on suspicion of arson in a wildfire near Eugene, Oregon. But multiple law enforcement agencies, including the Okanogan County Sheriff, have been forced to dispel rumors swirling online of an organized arson attack by Antifa, an umbrella term for loosely affiliated anti-fascist groups, to cause catastrophic blazes. And this part, just for some more context on who this guy is, who's running as a Republican in the gubernatorial race. Culp, a vocal Trump supporter and self-proclaimed law and order candidate, is the police chief of the small northwest Washington town of Republic. Very unfortunate name. He received national attention in 2018 when he announced that he would not enforce a voter-approved state initiative to tighten gun laws, including raising the age requirement to purchase a semi-automatic rifle to 21. More recently, he's opposed Italy's COVID-19 stay-at-home orders and mask mandates and dismissed the link between climate change and devastating wildfires. Like I said in the Joe Rogan video, it can't be climate change. It has to be something else. Because they've made their entire political career on denying climate change. So it cannot be climate change. It has to be Antifa, BLM, rioters and looters, terrorists and Marxists. Has to be. There's no other option. In the 70s, there was a big scare about global cooling, he said in a Facebook Live video Wednesday. It was all national news. Global cooling, we're all going to freeze to death. And then it was global warming. We're all going to burn up. Again, it's the many people are saying thing. Yeah, someone said something 50 fucking years ago. Someone said something. And as a result, right? Like, it's just what? What? Like, you know what else they were saying? Maybe in the 40s and 50s that smoking was good for you. Well, they said smoking is good for you, so must be good. That's what they said. They said it was global cooling in the 70s, and then they changed their mind, so it has to be global cooling. It ain't global warming because everything we're going to get a second ice age. It's like, what? What? It's ridiculous. And again, this is the problem with this is the pipeline of 4chan Facebook fuckers, right, to mainstream Republicans. The pipeline has burst. The oil has spilled. And it has seeped into the environment, right? This is everywhere. You have this shit self-generating on Facebook, and it spreads like wildfire. It spreads worse than COVID-19 on Facebook. You have people saying, must be Antifa. 2 hours later, President Trump is up there saying, must be Antifa. We are fucked. The United States of America is fucked. Thank you for watching. Whew. God bless.